gets can read the string involving the blank steps, everything. So the last program that I can read in the same way, keep scanfs can read the string up to the first white space, gets can read the string including the white space, and this is the difference. Okay, through the first scanf I can enter the string hello hi and the output is only the hello, and through the gets I have entered the value of ch, that is the hello hi, and I will get the whole output, that is the hello hi including white space. Okay, so according to that you can see the difference. Scanf will terminate the string reading whenever it will find the first white space, and gets can read the whole string including white space. Okay, so this is the first difference that may be asked in the 2 or marks. What is the difference between the getchar and gets and scanf? Okay, through this we have seen about the reading of the string. Okay, so now you are aware of this main function of string reading. Through that we can find the length of the string function. That is the program that may that have already asked in the university in the 5 marks. Write a program to find the length of the given string. So you can use the same method, define one character array, enter one string, get the value of string. You can tell you have to enter here you can find the number of characters on the string, that is the length of the string, by assigning one character c, that is the integer value which is used for finding the length of the string. So here you can find that it will count the characters up to the null character value. Up to that the c, that is our integer value, is increased, and at last you can find the length of the string value that we have represented. Suppose hello, then the length of the string, that is the 5. Okay, it will first find the h, then at that time the counter will be incremented. Same way e find, l find, l find, o find, according to that the counter is incremented, and at last you will find the number of characters in the string including the null character. Okay, this is about the for reading the string. Now same way for writing string we can use the 3 forms that we can see, that printf, puts and putchar. Okay, so printf that use the it is used actually the writing or printing the multiple strings simultaneously. Puts can read print or puts can print only the one string at a time, while the putchar that is used for printing the multiple characters at a time whenever you are using it as if printing the string. See, here I have written in the way of string, otherwise it will use for only the writing the one character at a time, but I have written here the multiple characters at a time for printing the string. Okay, so you can see the different specification of the printf for printing the string. The difference that is also already asked in the 2 marks. What is the difference between printf, puts and putchar? So you can see that puts can print only one string, putchar it is used to represent only one character at a time, but if you want to representing is as a string, then you can use at a looping structure. Printf can print the multiple string at a time. Okay, so these are the different specification. If we have declared one string computer, then using the %s, then it will represent the whole string. But if you are representing the in printf key %5s, that is the size less than the string, then it can read or it can write the whole string, because the computer that contains the 8 characters, but we have specified this width, that is the less than the size of the character array, then it will represent the whole string. Okay, but if I represented the 10.5s, it means 10, that is the width, and this is the 5 for number of characters that can be printed on the screen, that is only the 5. Size is 10, it means remaining part that will be left as a space, or it may be a blank. Okay, but if I give the -10, then the only the here same way only the 5 characters of the string that will be printed, but minus 10 that is the width, it means that is the string is left justified. It means the remaining 5 space that will be a blank after the COM PU और उसके बाद 5 blank space आएगी यहाँ पे. Okay. If we are printing the 0.5, it means the string can be represented is as a only 5 characters can be read from the string, and here the width is 0. It means the string will start from it will not leave any space or blanks, it will directly print only the 5 characters. Okay. So, putting the string together, it means we cannot use directly as a arithmetic addition, ki we cannot combine the 2 string or join the 2 string directly as a arithmetic operation ki str1 plus str2 or directly the using the string constant, or we cannot allow directly assignment operator that I have already said. For that we have to make it as or compare or assigning as a character by character, because string is a character array. So, this is the one program for comparing the string. I have taken the string here, one string that is str1 and another one using str2. For getting the string we can use the function gets. Okay. For comparing the one, we have to compare the string by one character. So, we have taken for that two actually the initialization I0 and J0 for comparing the string characters. Okay. str1 that will start from the I and str2 that will start from the J. Okay. So, it will start for comparing from both the strings zeroth character, and it will go up to the null character of both the string, and up to that it will incremented or decremented according in this way. So, both the characters of the string are compared. If both characters are match is found, then it will print, otherwise it will not print any value. Okay. Whenever it will find the first unmatched character, then it will find there is the no output. यहाँ पे only if match is found, then the output will be generated, otherwise no output will be generated, because the string is not same. Here the after first H is the same, up to that the loop will continue, but whenever it will find the E and I, that is the different characters, so the characters are not matched, so there is no any output for the same program. Okay. Same way I have seen that I have already told string cannot be assigned like a str2 equal to str1. For that we have to make the same using the character array in this way ki take the loop, assign one by one character from the string 1 to the another in this way ki assign 0th value in the another string's 0th value as first value of the character str1 to the first value of the str2, and same way the loop will continue. At last you will put the null value. String value of str1 that will be is not changed, but the str2 value that is the copied value from str1, and that you can see that is the hello, that is the copied string from str1 to the str2. Okay. For this purpose the string also provides some string handling function also. Okay. So, for and these functions are included in string.h file. First function, that is the strlen, which is useful for finding the length of the string. Okay. But sometimes in the university that is asked find the length of the string without using string handling function. At that time you have to follow the program that we have done in the previous slide. But if you have there is no specification, then you can use the same function strlen for finding the length of the string, which will return the string width or number of characters or length of the string. Same way the next function, that is the strcat for concatenating the string, and that can be done with the, it means if the first string str and the next string is str1. So, here the str1 value that is copied at the end of the str. Okay. So, suppose I will take a value of str that is hello and str1 is high, then the value that will be after this concatenating function, the value of str, that is hello hi, but the value of str1, that is not changed, it is same, that is the hi. Okay. The value of str1, that will be appended at the end of the str. Okay. You can also using the nesting of the function, you same way using the strcat inside again strcat. So it will follow in this same way, hello, hi and bye. Combine the first string, join the first string and then append it to the another string. strcmp, which will useful for comparing the two strings. Okay. And this function returns the 0 if both are equal, otherwise it will returns the numeric difference between the first non-matching characters in the string. Okay. Taking one example, suppose I have taken the strcmp hi and again hi, so both are same, so according to that it will gives the output 0 because the strings are same. But if I have taken the strcmp he, that is the yes, of course, this strcmp, that is the case sensitive, so e, capital E and small e, the ASCII difference, that is the -32, that will be returned by this function. Okay. So it will returns the numeric difference of first unmatching character, that is nothing but the numeric difference, that is the ASCII difference of first unmatching character. Okay. Now the next is the strcpy, that is useful for copy the string from one string to over the another. It means the value of a source to the destination, it will be copied. Here the string, that is the str, that is the hello, and str1, that is the hi. So if we are using the strcpy and the next value, that is the str1, so the source value here it is the str1 and that value that will be overwritten in the str. It means it is copied in the str. So str will lost it will lose its own value and it will be overwritten by the value of str1. So now the value of str is high, but the value of str1 that will not change, it is the same, that is the high. So both the value of now it is the value of str1. Okay. The more function that can be also specified by the string handling in the another ways by representing the n, that is the number of characters in terms of the different function can use str and cat first of all. So here the str and cat which will concate the leftmost n characters of s2 to end of the s1. Here it will take the 3 parameters, that is nothing. Here first s2, it means the number of leftmost n characters of s2 that will be concatenated into the end of s1. See, this is the example, s1 that contains the value hi, s2 that contains the value hello. So if I take the str and cat function and I have passed the parameters s1, s2 and 2, that is the number of leftmost 2 characters of s2 that will be appended to the end of s1. So now the value of s1, that is the hi and he, that is the 2 characters that will be concatenated at the s1. So for that you should have to initialize the s1 large enough to accommodate the value, remaining value or appended value. Okay. The same way strncmp, which is useful for comparing the leftmost n characters of s1 to s2, and same way it is the same function like strcmp, but the difference is that it will compare only the first leftmost n characters of s1 to s2 and returns in this way ki if both are equal then 0. If negative, it will return the negative if s1 is less than the s2 in terms of ASCII value and returns the positive value otherwise. Suppose I have taken the string s1, that is the in representing character as a h, e and that is the capital L. So here and the next string I have represented s2, that is the hello. Okay. If I take the comparison function str and cmp s1, s2, 2, then it will take first 2 characters only are compared of s1 and s2. Here first 2 characters, that is the same he and he. So both are equal, so it will return the ASCII difference 0. Here the whole strings are not compared, only the n leftmost characters are compared. And same way, if we are taking S1, S2, 3, then according to that here the third character, first unmatching character का difference यहाँ पर return होगा. So HE capital L, same way HE small l, according to that the first unmatching character, that is the capital L and small l, and the difference is for that ASCII value difference, that is the minus 32 here. So it is the difference of ASCII character, first ASCII first non-matching character ASCII difference. Okay. Same way the strncpy for copying the leftmost n characters of S2 to S1, that is useful for copying n number of characters from the S2 to S1. Okay. Here I have taken the one string S1, that is the hi, and S2, that is the hello, and if we are using the strncpy S1, S2, 2, so only the first two characters of HE that will be stored in or it will be copied in S1. Okay. So value of S1, the value of S1, that is not now high, but it is represented as a HE, because it will, the value of S2 with two characters will be overwritten in S1. So value of S1 is now HE, not HI, and the value of S2, that is not changed, that is same, that is the hello. Okay. Same way the str, it is useful for finding the substring in the given string. If the substring, here the S1 and S2, so if the substring S2 that is found in S1, then it will return the position or pointer to the first occurrence of the substring. Okay. Or otherwise, if the difference is not found, if the substring is not found, then it will return nothing. The substring it will return the null value otherwise. Okay. If the substring is found in the given string,